my goodness! Oh my goodness! Hello, little one! This morning I was starting this video with a baby watch, and it did not turn out the way I thought it was going to. Come here, little one! Oh! I had started filming this video, and I was walking down to the barnyard talking to the camera, and off in the distance near the water trough in the center of the pasture, I see a little goat. I near lost my mind. Oh my goodness! Hello! Where is Sassy? Sassy! I started looking for her. I started calling. I couldn't find her. So I turned around and came back into the barn and found a second baby. I put them in the stall and I went out to find her. She had found a shady spot to rest in because she had just lost her mind. Show you. Oh my goodness. Come on, Sassy. Sassy, come on. Since Sassy is a first-time mom, she really had no idea what was going on, and I wasn't here. I literally had only been gone away from her for about an hour and a half, and she had showed no signs of being in labor. This poor mama, she's so scared. She has no idea what just happened to her. Now I gotta get her and put her in the kennel, in the stall. Do you not know what to do, you darling? Huh? Let me help you. Sassy, these are yours. A little girl and a little boy. Oh, let me help. Good job, Sassy. You were a little confused? Were you a little confused? Yes, I can understand that.
As you can see, it didn't take long for her to figure it out.
Well, that was certainly an ordeal. But now I'm going to let her go ahead and clean them off. And when she's done, I'll go ahead and take care of the umbilical cords for her. Oh, so cute. Oakley and Willow. All right, now that Sassy has finally cleaned everybody off and figured out what it takes to be a mom, I'm gonna go ahead and tie off their umbilical cords and then dip them in iodine. So I thought I'd show you guys what that looks like. So come here, baby girl. Now, she's got her little umbilical cord. Something when you have a female, woo, you also wanna check the number of teats they have, because even if it's not genetically in the line, sometimes randomly it'll happen that they'll have a double teat. And in that case, if you're planning on showing your goat, if you're gonna sell your goat, the buyer needs to be made aware, because that could be potentially an issue at some point in the future. So I'm gonna go ahead and do this for her. Check her teats while I'm down there. And so far, she pooped on me. Yeah. Ew, I'll be right back. All right, now I got this little miss all cleaned up from the poop. We're gonna go ahead and tie off her umbilical cord. I know. I'm gonna take the dental floss and put it close as I can and just tie it off. It's so dainty, just like her. And that's gonna prevent any infection from going in until it heals up. So I'll do this, and then I'll pour in my iodine solution. And I don't get terribly fancy. I just put a little bit in the cap. Would you hold that, please? Thank you. And just go ahead. Ah! Just that easy. Just that easy. Let me try that again. Then go ahead and just dip it in. Just like so. And she is done. You are done. You are done. That's tied. And now, let me get my iodine. Let's try doing this without spilling it all over me, shall we? I think I might cut off a little bit at the end here. Okay. There. There we go. And there we go. If you are new to goats and you are like I was, I wanted to know what things look like. So if you're squeamish, you need to look away. This is what a passed placenta looks like. This is a healthy passed placenta. You can see it's beautiful and sunshiny, but we were not anticipating temperatures dropping overnight into the low 20s. Ah.
Up until they're 5 days old, a baby goat cannot regulate their own body heat. So the fact that this cold weather was coming in was a bit of a concern. The stall that we had them in was kind of drafty, so we decided to turn our milk room into a nursery for at least a night. That meant putting hay in there and a heat lamp.
Maple, you're so big. You ready to have babies? Come on in. Come on in, lay down. The next thing I want to do is I want to get Sassy in here. I want to take a look at her udder, see how she's doing. It's been over 24 hours. I need to make sure the babies are nursing equally on each side and take a closer look on what's going on with how things are healing for her. So I'm going to go ahead and do that now. And then the only time I ever recommend putting sweaters on baby goats is when it gets below freezing. They have handled the 40-degree weather as newborn goats really, really well. So I think, though, tonight it's going to get too cold. We'll have the heat lamp, we'll have the sweaters, we'll have Mama in a draft-free environment, and they should be just fine. Come on. She's still afraid of the stanchion. I really think she's scared. Come on, get up there. Come on. There you go. Oh, gosh.
It's at this point when I got her up in the stand that I realized something was very wrong. One side was so swollen, and one teat was 3 times the size of the other.
I know, Sassy. I'm going to milk out fully on this side. I went through this with Lola as well, but this happened really fast for her. The babies must have been drinking off of one side. I should have paid better attention. So that took a rather unexpected turn of events. In the past, I've had to deal with mastitis with Lola. And I do have a natural treatment that I'm going to share with you. Not that she has full-blown mastitis, but it's definitely on the cusp of becoming mastitis. So let me show you what I'm going to do. If you have a doe that's threatening mastitis, that means that it's filled up really a lot on one side. Some places might feel a little hard. The teat may be clogged, but it's not hot yet. It's not on fire. And even if it was slightly on fire, you can still use this remedy in conjunction with maybe antibiotics if it need be.
The first thing you're going to want to do is make sure you milk her out completely. Next, you're going to use a warm Epsom salt compress. Not only does the warmth of the compress reduce inflammation, but the Epsom salt does as well. Additionally, it draws out toxins. It is also an antibacterial. Now, massage in the warmed coconut oil with lavender. Both the coconut oil and the lavender are antibacterial and anti-inflammatory. It not only penetrates through the skin into the tissue, it also reduces bacteria topically. Massage really well. Massaging the area helps to loosen up some of the blockages, and this is vital. Lastly, apply the bentonite clay that has the olive oil and tea tree oil in it and let it dry on the udder. This mixture also helps to draw out toxins and bacteria. Once it dries, you can wash it off with a warm cloth. This is another chance to massage your udder. The great thing is none of these can harm the baby goat if you accidentally miss a spot. Afterwards, you could tell there was some immediate relief because when I let her down, she let one of the babies drink off that side.
Gonna get below freezing, but looks like they're all set and ready. All right, I want you to notice while the clay is drying. Yesterday, this teat was 3 times the size of what it is now. It was so enlarged and so inflamed. And just by doing this, it's allowed the swelling to go down. And it looks like she has allowed them to suckle off of this, which is amazing. And they're not so much on this. So I'll come down later and make sure they're not now switching sides and neglecting this side. But very happy with how that worked for her yesterday. How you feeling, huh? Feeling heavy, Mama?